fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.
Sucker, you are out of luck. So when it comes, you better duck.
Now you just put it over the plate, Roadblock, and I'll see what I can do about sending it to your aunt in Peoria.
Dear Sally, your last letter really wounded my heart.
Joe's supposed to be alert, Shipwreck. If a pop foul can bean you, you'd better believe Cobra can.
Weren't you a little soft on him, General Hawk?
All the guys have seen a lot of combat lately, Beachhead. They deserve some R&R.
Next time we're in combat, Leatherneck, remind me to get right in front of you. That'll be the safest place. Wow.
Come back on amateur night, clowns.
You call this military discipline? Cross country's putting a tape deck in his havoc.
Now, don't you fret none, Beachhead. This here's fighting music.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, every time I play it, somebody wants to punch me out.
Very funny. Now, if I was in charge...
But you aren't, Beachhead. First comes Hawk, then Duke, then me, and finally you.
Yeah, well, maybe that'll change someday.
Lifeline, hand me the crescent wrench, will you?
No!
Well, why not, for crying out loud?
Well, because helping you arm a rescue chopper goes against my principles. That's why.
For somebody who's against violence, you sure picked a peculiar bunch to hang around with.
Pacifists and G.I. Joe, what's happening to this outfit?
He's fading back to pass. There it goes.
Slipstream, you're supposed to be on alert.
Yes, sir. I am alert, sir.
What exquisite timing! The Joes have allowed themselves to become soft and weak.
Are the bats ready, Scrap Iron?
Yes, Destro! This is the last battle android trooper! We're ready to attack! Then move out, Cobra!
Got you this time, mainframe.
Wrong again, dial tone.
Joe! What the heck you guys think you're doing? You're supposed to be monitoring the base perimeter.
Nam, I learned the best way to stay alert on guard duty is to occasionally divert your attention so you won't get the 1,000-yard stare.
General quarters, now!
They sounded the alarm! Attack!
Duke, form a unit and hit Cobra's flank. We've got to prevent a pincer's movement on our control center. Regroup all units and fall back. We'll make our stand on the airfield.
For slow Joes! For sunny Joes! Rather poor shots, eh, Tomax?
Awful, that's what I'd say, Zema.
Why is Cobra Commander using stuns? They're fast, but they don't have the armor or the punch of the old His tanks.
Maybe old Chrome Dome is running low on...
Hold on!
What are those things?
They look like robots.
Battle android troopers! Forward and destroy!
We keep blasting, but they don't drop. There ain't no way to make them stop.
Superb! Now we must press our advantage. All stuns! Forward to victory!
Unwise, Commander.
You should keep some of our forces in reserve.
Balderdash, you twin nitwits! You're just jealous of my authority! At long last, the Joes are doomed, and all because of my superb leadership! Wait, what's that? Unidentified object on the left flank! Intercept and destroy!
Prepare for hand-to-hand combat, Joes!
Holy, what is that?
Cobra, attack! Well, now things are going to get interesting. That's Sergeant Slaughter! He must have picked up Dial Tone's message.
Wow!
Holy mackerel!
Come on, you guys! I could use a little help!
Looks like we've got ourselves a second front. Let's take them apart! Yo, Joe!
Retreat! Abandon the bats and flee!
Without Cobra to give them direction, these droids are ready for junk collection.
Cobra Commander
has blown it again!
Wow, look at this mess.
Who is this guy, anyway?
Man, you are looking at a real soldier.
Sorry to drop in unannounced, General Hawk, but it looked like your party was getting out of hand.
It was, Sergeant Slaughter. And the truth is, we deserve to lose.
You ingrates! It was not me who was responsible for our loss. We lost because your precious bats were nothing but ineffectual, high-tech designer dollies.
The bats were perfect. They would have wiped out G.I. Joe if you had deployed them correctly.
Dr. Mindbender.
Now the Joes will be on guard against future attacks.
Nonsense.
You have set back our long-awaited day of triumph.
May I remind you, Dr. Mindbender, that you are merely Cobra's chief interrogator and science officer. There's nothing in your file that classifies you as a military genius!
I have had a strange recurring dream lately. A dream which says the time is coming when Cobra must find a new leader. I believe that time is now.
Glad I could be of service, General Hawk, but I better get back to bivouac. I got me a bad bunch of problem recruits to train.
Wait a minute, Slaughter. The Joes have gotten careless and sloppy. Why don't you stick around and train them?
Why? You've already got the best men available.
No, I want you to stay and whip them into shape.
Well, okay. I'm your man. Slaughterhouse-style training starts at 0600 hours tomorrow. Ready or not?
No, don't understand. Confused. Can't comprehend. What does it mean? The light. The answer lies within that spiral of light. Oh! Beloved Cobra Commander, do not think me disloyal. All right, I admit I'm lying. But mercy is the hallmark of greatness, oh magnificent one. No, please don't crush me. There's something familiar about that spiral. I've seen it before. A heartbeat! Someone is out there! Of course! If we can't find a new leader, I shall make one!
Good morning, sleepyheads. I'm Sergeant Slaughter. I'm glad to see you got your lazy carcasses out of bed. Now you slobs have headed too soft. You guys are supposed to keep our country safe from Cobra. So starting today, we're gonna fix all that. Give your hearts to America, Joes, because your butts belong to me. Now commence running. Move it! Hey, yeah, 2, 3, 4!
Good work, Sergeant. This is just what the Joes need to get motivated.
Happy to hear that, because with all due respect, General Hawk, you're a Joe, and you're gonna join them.
Yes, sir.
Pick him up and put him down! Yay! Hop, 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 hop! Pathetic! I've got an arthritic grandmother who can beat the whole lot of you!
Talk's cheap, Sergeant Slaughter.
If you're so blasted tough, why don't you prove it?
Come on! Try me! But make it interesting! All of you tackle me at once! Did I make my point? Move! Bend those knees! Pick up your aching feet and move, move, move!
We gotta remember how to win. Grit them teeth and dig on in. Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe!
Let's go!
Yo, Joe!
Let's go! Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe!
Better. Not perfect, but better.
Cobra Commander must never learn of this meeting. If he does, the future of our great movement and even our lives could be in jeopardy. Gentlemen, we are suffering from a crisis in leadership.
Congratulations, Scrap Iron. The bug you planted is working beautifully.
Since our present leader is worthless, I will create a new one. Gentlemen, I give you the double spiral of life itself, DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid. I propose to construct our new leader out of DNA molecules taken from history's greatest conquerors. Their two shall provide us with the raw material I need. A molecule here, a molecule there. The military brilliance of Napoleon, the ferocity of Genghis Khan, the leadership of Alexander, the evil of Ivan the Terrible. These and the qualities of many others shall merge into our new synthetic leader. The Cobra Emperor.
Never! I won't allow it!
We must begin at once!
Treachery! I accuse you of vile acts of base treason! For this you shall pay the ultimate penalty!
Eliminate us and there will be no one left to follow your orders.
You lie! My God is loyal!
Would you really care to test the truth of that statement, Commander?
You misjudge me if you think I'm motivated solely by selfishness. Why should we war among ourselves when we have G.I. Joe for a common enemy? In fact, I order you to create this perfect Cobra leader so I too may follow him to victory! Cobra! And get someone to fix that door.
I'm not sure, but I think we won.
Cobra Commander, you're not really gonna throw in with those traitors, are you?
Of course not, you half-wit. Is this the face of a patsy?
No, it's not.
Correct. Let Mindbender try to create a leader from DNA mishmash. He'll only fail and humiliate himself.
And if he succeeds?
If he succeeds, I will master, mesmerize, and manipulate his creature like a pathetic puppet. I shall become an even greater power behind the throne.
They're looking good, Sergeant.
They were always good, General Hawk. They just forgot what it takes to stay that way.
Attention! A Cobra Knight Raven has breached North American airspace. Scramble for battle!
Looks like we're going to see how effective your training was, Sergeant Slaughter.
Yo, Joe! Rescue backup following! Yo, Joe!
Loki sighted at 3 o'clock. Pulling in for a look-see.
A Joe conquest on our tail. Coming drone!
Uh-oh, got a drone. 12 o'clock, dead on.
I love a cookout, but not if I'm the main course.
Hey, look! A Cobra message pod!
A gold bar and a roll of parchment.
It's a communique from Dr. Mindbender to Zartan and his Dreadnoks.
You mean they can read?
This is a contract between Zartan and Cobra regarding a mission so important. Zartan is asked to bring in for backup support his brother and sister, Sandar and Zorana. Zartan is also recruiting at least one more Dreadnok.
Whatever that mission is definitely Major League. This here is Zartan's very heavy down payment.
And we've got to find out what's going down before it picks up steam. I need 3 volunteers.
Volunteers? 1, 2, 3. Now what do you got in mind?
Infiltrate Zartan's camp and find out what this secret mission is all about.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the first annual audition for membership in our small but elite society of Dreadnoks. To match your collective IQs, I've made the rules simple. Who's ever left standing at the end of the audition becomes our next Dreadnok.
And that'll be me, mister. Yeah, well, you'll be the first one down. I'll see to that. Oh, that's what you think, fat stuff.
Start auditioning!
Hope your insurance is paid up, sucker! You were saying? Oh, we gotta get closer.
We will. Looks like it's almost over.
He used stun grenades. That's cheating. Of course it's cheating, you nit. What did you expect? Sportsmanship?
All right, fellow. What's your name?
You can call me Monkey Wrench. Me hobbies are heavy metal, unprovoked mayhem, and explosions. Loud explosions.
A fitting appellation. Welcome to the Dreadnok.
I believe you are premature, sir. There is only one applicant suitable for the position of new Dreadnok, and that is me.
Thrasher. Well, ain't you the one?
Quite so. And I also can provide my own vehicle.
Charming.
Ain't it just? He stayed back while the others beat themselves up.
Which conclusively proves my intelligence, a quality your present Dreadnoks lack totally.
That tears it.
We ain't intelligent, eh?
We'll show you who's intelligent, we will!
Hey, what's this?
Eddie's disease.
Make like ice and freeze.
Jones, what do you want?
You are gonna tell us about your secret mission, or we are gonna rotate your ears.
Not so fast, sister.